Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Alan Wake. So, when we left off, we just defeated Stucky, which is kind of sad. I kind of enjoyed listening to him talk about all the stuff going on in town. So what's the deal with him? Of course, maybe I'll find out more about it. He appears to be the town mechanic, and yet he's also the person you talk to for a place in town. He seems to know the town real well. He's almost like the head of tourism. But, yeah.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Is there anything in this car? Nope. Junker through and through. So, looks like we made it to the gas station. I still feel like not all is well.
After the insanity I just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
Focus.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here.
Oh no, I got one of the ones that's only Nightmare.
And now,
but where's the rest? Ooh, what's that? Hey, thermos. Shiny. Alright.
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
I bet you the front door's locked. Yep. Can I get in through the garage?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Oh.
Right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Ooh, what you got here? Apple yummies? Sounds good. Oh, I can use the mouse wheel. What the Deer Fest. Live music, Bucktooth Charlie and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria. Cool. Oh yeah, I need a phone. There's a phone. That's why we're here.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
She don't look happy to be here.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Surely I'm not actually killing all these people. Then again, isn't that what that person said? There's darkness inside them. Dang.
Candy-colored clown.
Title card.
Tiptoes to my room every night.
Alan
Just a sprinkle
Wake.
of stardust and a whisper.
I highly recommend y'all
Go to
play this
sleep.
game, by the way. It is really fun. Really well done.
Previously
Okay.
on Alan Wake,
So we're gonna skip that because
I came to Bright Falls with my
Copyright.
wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God.
This is a recap? I don't think we need that. Oh, this is my life before the lake.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Got thermos in here somewhere.
Worst weather
Just
I've
kidding.
ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Ooh, it's
Hey,
snowing.
handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
What is she doing? Yeah, that's definitely snow, because it's floaty. The little white things are floaty as hell. I literally can't see the ground. At least I don't think I can.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, good, Alec. Okay.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Wait, is that just a closet? I guess so.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it.
Look at all
you
them
know?
candles.
It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Rude. I like how they're the only one with a balcony.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well, then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Wilson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
My guy was out fishing before he got called in. Nice fish, bro. There's a big old bass. Oh, Sarah's over here, I guess. Any thermoses?
Thank you for
Uh-oh.
testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent.
Where are you? Oh, in here.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Dang.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching
Mr.
you.
Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Turn the light! The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need... Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it. Oh, no! What did you do that for? You're with them, aren't you? You're those space
Oh
aliens!
my goodness.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Fence on the left. Oh, to the wood? Jesus, dude. You got quite a kick.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Damn.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Ooh,
Barry,
nice.
listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Well, I guess let's go talk to the sheriff. Oh, you good, bud?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Well, let's do it then, buddy.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Oh, those old biker guys are rock and roll guys.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh,
Hey,
oh my!
take it easy.
Goodness gravy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
The look on his face.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
And everything's just... Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Rusty.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Bucktooth Charlie?
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
First date.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this
Come
later?
on.
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha-ha, let's have a laugh on
Oh,
Barry.
that's Bucktooth
Well, you
Charlie.
had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Okay, anyways. Let's go finish this business with Rusty. Oh my goodness. Did the dog get his paw in a friggin' bear trap?
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
My gourd.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Dang. Take that, why don't you? Actually, we're going to go ahead and stop this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, or if you didn't, please be sure to let me know, and I will see you in the next one. But until then, this is Flare Eternal, signing off.